Wall Street. This is the Wall Street Beat Show, Crypto and Crypto. And if you didn't know, now you know, bitches. There's Wall Street, I don't know. It's Crypto and Crypto, don't flip, yo. There's Wall Street, I don't know. It's Crypto and Crypto, don't flip, yo. Talks about niggas Crypto and Crypto. We got these indicators, don't be a hater or a hoe. I gotta let you know, we're making Crypto and Crypto. Hit the like and subscribe, we're going on the run. I get excited when I buy crypto. I said I get excited when I buy crypto. You gotta keep your emotions. I said I get excited when I buy. It's time to settle the score. You don't wanna trade crypto no more. If you don't understand that emotion, will take you to another place, and now you'll chase the red candle, can't stand you. There's Wall Street, I don't know. It's Crypto and Crypto, don't flip, yo. Everybody buy it.
Wall Street Pete, Crypto in Crypto. What's going on? We have Sean and Philip in the house. Good morning, good evening, wherever the hell it may be for you. It is the evening, East Coast evening special. We're going to talk about a little bit about DogeCoin update. I think it's very important. One more subscriber, ladies and gentlemen. We need one more subscriber, and basically we'll be at 1.4K subscribers. I thank you very much. I'm sorry, Phil. I really hope you're not going to take this the wrong way, but we're not doing any altcoins this evening. I want this to be the quickest, shortest video so we could do it tomorrow. But what I'm going to do, Phil, because I love you very much, one of my favorite followers, one of the wolves of Wall Street that's been around since the beginning, looking for a pen. And where is this guy with a pen? He wants to do Avalanche and Kusama, so I can remember that. Just remind me, Avalanche and Kusama, we must talk about that tomorrow morning. He's talking about there's a short currently. Oh, man. All right, well, you hit the like, you hit the subscribe. Perhaps we can do this really quick and we can get that in there. I didn't know you were in a short position. Currently, right now, what's going to happen, and I wanted to talk about this right now. Currently, at this moment, we're having the CME Fed Watch tool. If you definitely pay attention, we have 17 hours. They're going to make their decision under 18. What's going to happen, and I do believe what's going to happen is the three-quarter, basically, right? The Fed is expected to raise interest rates by 3/4 of a point and then signal it could slow the pace. Well, I'm going to tell you what I think is going to happen right now. What I believe is expected to happen tomorrow, we get this 3/4. I'm going to tell you right now, Bitcoin is most likely, and this was the Twitter news. If you remember, I did a little breakdown on the weekly Bitcoin chart here, and then there was the Elon Tesla news. So now we got Elon. Obviously, he's not going to do the same thing he did last time. This is a smart man. You don't do the same thing, you won't get the same results. Well, he opened up the floodgates with Twitter, if you're just catching up into the space currently right now. But Wall Street Piece is letting people know right now there's a lot to pay attention to. And I do believe there would be a nice 10% jump if that was to occur, 75 basis points. If we get to 50% basis points, ladies and gentlemen, I really don't know what's going to happen after that. But you will find yourself somewhere around this tomorrow. If this does occur, it will shoot up rapidly. We will get the breakout a lot sooner than the 5 days that I said. If you watched the earlier video, there was a video of me saying, pay attention, definitely to mention, we would get down, and there's a huge breakout in 5 days. If you want to watch the video, it's very great to watch. We also have the biggest video we've had so far talking about Dogecoin going to $1, and I'm a big believer there's a chance that can happen. So we're going to watch what's going on with Dogecoin next. 10% move, like I said, tomorrow. If we get a 1% basis rate hike, we will then get the exact opposite. 1%, we're going to see something like this. So pay attention, definitely to mention, and it's 666. Isn't that the son of a you-know-what? So pay attention as we talk about the price falling down. This could happen, and it could occur. So I want everyone to understand what is at stake. Right now, 75 and 50%, 50% basis point would be very good for the market. So let's pay attention to that. And currently right now, Elon Musk is the reason why Dogecoin is currently out of control, as he did yesterday, and just got another chunk of people. I think it was another 10% in the market here. Elon Musk carves Twitter's bird logo on pumpkin to celebrate Halloween, and sure enough, you got to follow this gentleman. One of the things I suggest you do if you are currently not doing so. So let's watch the video today, if you don't mind, real quick. I just want to go over and discuss why this is very important to go over, but please listen to this real quick video. Believe me, just watch, as I would do with Bruno Mars conversation there. But here it is. I'm going to show you right now, and I'm going to make it the exact same color so we have no discrepancy of what I am trying to explain to you here. Yes, it's exactly what I'm doing. I expect a big breakout here coming to retest this price that we are retesting at the 14.5. If we can finish now, and we're having trouble, as I'm showing you, we need 11 hours and 18 minutes on the daily. We have to finish above this 13.7 in order for this pattern to be relevant. So this is what we're looking for, ladies and gentlemen. Please understand, Dogecoin is important. Now, as I end that, I cannot control what happens with Dogecoin the rest of the way. I can only show you on the charts what we're expecting. And as you can see here on the hourly, and I don't do this often, pay attention. Hourly for Dogecoin, we are falling. We are falling. We're probably going to keep falling until we hit this support level. I wish I could put a screenshot and keep this for you. Ladies and gentlemen, there's two support levels here. And thank you so much. I'm dyslexic there. My arm doesn't fit in the chat. To this really quick for Dogecoin and finish. Right up there, Blake. So long story short of the whole thing in the video, as you watched what was going on, we're going to get right into this here. Currently what's happening, and I said we would get the next candle green. Well, it kind of finished red. But the thing is I expect this to come through now as we're getting the new 8 o'clock candle, just fresh 5 minutes in. As you can see here, getting a nice little bounce to the upside currently. So the new candle's very thin. It's coming up. Let's get to the daily. As I said, we must finish above the 13.7. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we have Dogecoin here, and we're finishing above the 13.7. So I'm pretty confident we're going to get a nice pump all the way and create this head. Then you're going to find yourselves creating this head, being able to go all the way to the top. Now, this is the best part of the video. If you left, well, we have 3 viewers, and I'm so sorry that happened because we had triple the amount a second ago. You got bored that fast watching a previous video. I'm sorry you got bored that fast, because watch this. Because this is probably the best part of the video, what I think is going to happen with Dogecoin, step for step. And when I say this kinds of things, it's usually what happens. So let's watch this currently right here as the Fibonacci sequence. When I got the pullback, ladies and gentlemen, it was currently right here, right? I got the pullback here. It was 1147. We can all agree that 1147, it hit on the cents here, down to the Fibonacci sequence, all the way there and bounced to the upside. Okay, well, since I've gotten that, I expect 38.2 pullback to happen next. Now remember, there's a 10-4 price that can do the show, and that can occur, right? We're going to keep that in mind. But that's not how the technical analysis is going to work for us. What I want you to pay attention to currently right now is, one, the bullish flag. We created that. We did that before here, and we broke out. We're doing it again. We're going to probably break out. Now, what I did on this big breakout here to the top on the 15 of the liquidity grab, well, if I tested it and we did it again, which is right from here to here, I cloned this, gave us to the 17, 18. We're going to form a head. So now what we're doing is creating the left shoulder, as we have just done so perfectly. An upward W is coming in. We'll create the head, and then I will tell you right now, this is hard to do, because how can I tell you where a price is going to be and then where it's going to fall all at the same time if we didn't even get there yet? That's how effing good this channel is. So I'm going to show you right now what can happen, and I'm going to find my support right about here. It seems to be pretty strong. Now, if we continue to get the head, ladies and gentlemen, now remember what I said. The head, we're going to have to go somewhere around here. So this is a rough estimation, please. You know what? We'll go right with the orange line. Sometimes my precise TA is so on point that it makes me discuss it, and I don't know where it's coming from. So let's say we do this. Now, let's say we touch to the top of this, hit the 17.6, as my TA is saying for Dogecoin. We will then come back to the 38.2. So what I'm explaining to you, ladies and gentlemen, is I'm telling you before we even get there that most likely we're going to come and touch this price. We're going to get a big total crypto market cap. Dogecoin is the #1 trend right now. Everyone's going to get paid. They're going to get money, and they're going to put the money into the Doge. Pay attention. Definitely mention 18.6 billion crypto market cap. The volume is right now roughly 7.7 billion. So put that into perspective on what's happening with the volume consideration. It's moving, it's very strong, and what I do see currently happening now, as I said, it's trending. So all that into thought now, right? We'll pull a couple indicators out in a minute as we're probably over the top here. But look, building support right here at the 13.7, as I said, does look to believe coming down. We'll probably bounce right off here one more time, and then it's off to the races for the rest. I'm telling you, I know we're going to wait. We're going to wait till tomorrow, right? The Fed's going to rate hike. They're going to put it to 3/4 basis, and then we're going to get a 10% jump. Well, this is what's going to happen. 17.6 to keep it short. You're going to get your 38.2 pullback. Now, ladies and gentlemen, there's two options. I'm going to give you them both right now. 15.2. When we bounce off the head, that's coming. Then after that, and I'm going to take the 1147 because I'm sick and tired of having 200,000 prices, we're going to have another one at the 50% if this does occur. 50%, it would be 14.5. So about 14.5, that would be your 50% Fibonacci sequence. They're just levels, percentage off the bounce. And if we do get one, it does usually confirm that we're very bullish. So if anyone didn't know that, that's what it is. Here comes the head off to the 17. We're going to come in, we're going to bounce, and then we're going to find ourselves either bouncing off into the golden pocket there or off into the golden pocket here. I know it sounds insanity, but who the hell shows you stuff like this? And then it actually happens. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to get rid of all this, clean this up, and I'm going to tell you right now, I do believe strongly that this can occur. The double bottom M is showing that we're out of that necessary pattern. It's not necessary to show that negativity. And then as you can see here, currently and perfectly, we will be finding this this head and shoulders pattern, which will then confirm a bearish momentum. Obviously, people will start selling, and you'll be getting dead cat bounces all the way down, probably to this magnitude, coming all the way across, all the way back down to 12.6. Wouldn't that be son of a B? But that's what I expect to happen, ladies and gentlemen. Currently bounced off the support there, and then you'll find yourself ultimately at the end of the shoulder. And when it happens, you can all say, wow, Wall Street Pete is the GOAT. He's an idiot. He didn't say it right, whatever you want. But ultimately, this is what we're looking to do here. Left shoulder, perhaps we get a nice little manipulation to the downside coming before this Fed rate comes out, and then a massive pull-up. But either way, ladies and gentlemen, we're looking for the 17 cents. A lot of people want to know, well, Wall Street, you have a million prices here. What are you looking to do long-term? Because I'm looking to accumulate as much as I can. Yes, I would like to sell the top on some big bounces and some big rallies, and I would love to buy the dips when I can and accumulate as much as I can, right? I would rather sell it at the 43 cents and a half, and then when it breaks out of this falling wedge, which DogeCoin eventually will do as it hits resistance over and over before it even does this, nothing goes straight up. Watch and understand that 43 and a half is my ultimate long-term goal. Sometime in Sometime in 2023, I do expect the 43 cents for Wall Street Pete to take some profits. As you can see here, there's a big breakthrough at that price, so it'll probably take you to 50 cents. Don't get mad at me if it keeps going, but what you're going to find is probably a huge volatile weight to the downside, hitting support most likely at the 26 cents. I can sit here and tell you the future of what's going to happen over and over here on how we're getting there, but this is the longer-term time frame as you'll see patterns develop on and off. This is a falling wedge in the whole grand scheme of things. Well, what's happening in the falling wedge? Well, we're getting a breakout, ladies and gentlemen. That's what's happening. So you got to pay attention. I want to get all these prices out of here. It looks so ridiculous. But if you do pay attention and see these two candles here, what is happening? It's called huge, massive parabolic moves to the upside. That's what we're getting. This only occurs when this pattern of a falling wedge is breaking out. And sometimes, ladies and gentlemen, you cannot stop this. This is a bullish momentum. This sometimes cannot be stopped. The only way it's going to be stopped if somebody with bad news, Elon Musk or a whale, that gets together with other whales. So Wall Street Pete, Sicto, and crypto as it continues. I do love to talk about other things. I would love to see if we have 15 minutes here coming in. Let's see if we can get Avalanche in for Philip here. Philip is an awesome follower. Please hit the like and subscribe. I really need you to help us beat the algorithm here. Hit the like, hit the subscribe, and hit the bell all notification. Ladies and gentlemen, I've not touched Avalanche. I couldn't tell you an effing when. And when I see me showing you a check mark here going up from this downward momentum, kind of skeeves me out. I'm not going to lie. because that means my TA is that effing good. I have not touched Avalanche since the last time we spoke about it. Ladies and gentlemen, it was probably trading here at $27, and I said be careful, most likely, because what do I see here immediately? And wow. Holy shiznick. I'm trying not to curse and be corny at the same time, but I can't help it. Left shoulder, head, right? We just talked about this pattern for DogeCoin. And that's exactly what's happening here, ladies and gentlemen. So to the T, patterned perfectly for Avalanche AVAX. If you're interested, pay attention. I'm going to school it really quick for Philip. Coming down, the trend is your friend. When am I done? When do I consider this to be an inverted head here? As I got the check mark already telling you that I expected a big fall and then a check mark in that area. It's crazy that I had it set up already for you. It's almost like I knew, Philip. Check it out, but that's how good the TA is, right? I don't need to toot my own horn. You guys can do it for me. I appreciate it. Here we are coming in right across this neckline. We broke it. Well, what is the next neckline? It would be the right shoulder that I currently have here. So if you want to find out when the next trade is, most likely the next short position, and I'm sorry to tell you this, but this is going to start bouncing pretty soon, Avalanche, to the $22, $21, somewhere in the short-term time frame. This may actually happen tomorrow, along with the Bitcoin 10% jump if we get the 3/4 basis rate hike. So I would definitely pay attention to that. It's very important to watch what's happening. Currently dead cat bounces though, right? We do see that as we can concur here, that this is definitely something into a dead cat bounce. But you have to pay attention to this. We're going to pull some indicators out real quick to make you feel a little more comfortable, right? Can't trade with your gut. None of that. That would be very silly. But if you see on the RSI currently right now, we're pretty high for the daily. So maybe that's something you were paying attention to, Philip. I'm very proud of you if you did catch that. But that is one of my confirmations that, yes, I do expect Avalanche to start coming down a little bit. But what I do see here, and maybe this is where it comes down, is the 17.9 before you get a massive jump to the upside. So please be careful, because now this is the start to the breakup side here. You can see that, and it's going to hit support at the exponential moving average, the ribbon. It's getting tight. So I would be careful, because this may not be over. There may be another retest coming to the top. If it does break to the 19.6, Philip, I would be careful. There's going to be an upward W coming to the 21 before it gets that massive resistance. So be super careful, because I actually see this happening. And what this is, ladies and gentlemen, if anyone's watching right now, and I want you to get rid of the indicator so I could show you, it's called an inverted head and shoulders pattern. It's the exact opposite of what happens this was the bearish, this is now the bullish sign. Here's the inverted head. And then what did I just show you here? Well, right shoulder could develop, but there is some downside coming here in the short term. But if you don't get out, and if you don't close the short position, you will be developing a short squeeze. And then that will basically create a massive right shoulder to the upside, break the 2150, and then you're all of a sudden talking about $27, and then the crypto space may explode and go bananas from there. I'm really just letting you know. Elon Musk really did something, so pay attention right now. Definitely be careful. Pay attention to the 17.6. I think I told you was the level, Philip. None of this is financial advice, of course. Just a gentleman twice as nice. Used to work on the New York Mercantile Exchange here. There was no buildings, right? It was after 9/11. It was a crazy place to be. Met some presidents. Met some really cool, famous people. Woody Harrelson was in the house. Ken Danico was in the house. Some of the presidents was in the house. It was really cool. Seriously, it was awesome. They rang the bell. It was a good time to work here. It was an awesome place. Early 2000 era, but like I said, all good things must come to an end. So pay attention. Definitely mention some of you are new followers to the channel. Don't be afraid to hit the like, hit the subscribe. We really need you to beat this algorithm. And in the next chat, I owe Philip a Kusama maybe, and some of y'all another one or two. So you know what? In the comments section, please. This is very important. Hit the bell, all notification. Number one, hit the like, and please comment. Let me know what you think's going on here. What do you think's going to happen with the Fed rate? How many basis points do you think are we going to get tomorrow? Are we going to get 50%? Are we going to get 75%? Or are we going to get a whole percent? If we get a whole percent, ladies and gentlemen, this market is going to tank. We are going to shit the bed tomorrow. I'm just warning every single one of you. A little bit of experience in the market. I'm understanding what is happening in the crypto space as well. And I just need you to pay attention, because it's really important. You can lose your shirt in this market. You can lose your shirt in the crypto space, stock, whatever. 75 basis points tomorrow. That's what we're looking for. That would be a nice 10% jump. I do apologize, anybody, but I'm talking about after the video. Please, in the comment section, put what comment in the comment. Put what asset you would like me to go over. We're going to do this tomorrow morning. Tomorrow morning, 8 o'clock Eastern Time. We're going to come live for you. We're going to get another candle. It's going to start up. I'm going to talk about what we expect, and maybe we might start seeing some results early before the Fed meeting or before the rate comes out. So Wall Street Pete, sick dough in crypto. We'll get to Jasmine tomorrow, most likely. Please hit the like, hit the bell notification so when we do go live, you'll get this tomorrow morning. You'll get the warning. You'll get the notification. Thank you so much. We're out of here.